Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We just defeated Grisilla and leveled up, and we also modified the spellbooks of our companions and made sure that everything is ready, also buff-wise, for the next part of this dungeon.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
Might of course have been a good idea for me to actually have cast the buffs before we run into combat, but that is not good. I don't think the skeleton cares about mind fog, but the other ones probably do. Who cast that? The Colossus Defiler, who is standing over there, of course. And I've also disabled the option to cast buffs with the buff bot while in combat, because casting 60-something buffs while in combat I feel is a bit cheaty.
Into the fray!
Let's get out of the mind fog.
Out of my sight!
I suppose a Feast of Blood would... I can't hit all three of them, sadly. Let's maximize it. To get out of the fog.
You won't survive me.
Without the buffs, I'm pretty darn useless in here, to be honest. $10 penalty on wisdom and saves. That is nasty.
Time to share your treasures!
No glory without risk!
Can't get onto the
I will see to your demise.
stone bridge. Okay, let's go back here. And do this. I don't know if that dispelled the mind fog, but I'm sure we're fine. Let's quick save. Let's also cast haste. Well, you're all the way down there, are you?
The road awaits.
Try again. It's the exit. There doesn't seem to be anything here. Go back out. There's a cookery +1 and a trap and a sheer brute. Oh, this place is nasty. I remember this place.
Ready for anything. Crusading isn't that boring after all.
Because that trap is horrible.
Precision and grace.
Switch to your bow.
Forwards! Endure this!
You too, switch to your bow. We're not going across there.
I'll make short work of this.
Galu Warmonger.
Cover me, all right?
A solid plan. Make every strike count.
No idea what a Galu Warmonger even is,
The light, take you.
but I can exsanguinate it. Ow.
Out of my sight.
I don't
Okay.
steal. I encourage people to save the poor, helpless tieflings around
Get
the world.
rid of that trap.
Victorious.
Seriously? Okay, well... As long as we can walk past the trap, I'm fine. Feast of Blood might be nice here. Yes. Might not just be nice, it might be outright pleasant.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I will see to your demise.
Now, you please disarm this.
This is my kind
Thank
of
you.
work.
Seems they're affected by the
To
door bug
the
as well.
fray.
Attack!
Which in this specific case is fine by me. Do I have to activate that? Oh, I have to have it active. That's rather silly
Doubt
that I
is the
haven't had
heart's
that
greatest
Don't mind
challenge.
me.
for all that time.
Everyone counts on me.
No mistakes.
Okay, let's loot things here. The body of this soldier of the Second Crusade decayed long ago, but his rusty armor still bears the spark of his holiness. Let's remove the corruption. There's a trap on something here. I suspect the chest. Save.
This is my kind of work.
Yes, you're quite good at it
Pretty
too.
good, aren't I?
I just said that. Let's see, pause. Finian Dismar, test report 3. Master, the third stage of the testing process is nearing completion. Specimen 367, Finian Dismar, turned into a crossbow on command and was used in an ambush of a small group of crusaders. The specimen fine-tunes the wielder's aim, all shots are highly accurate. The plans for the next stage are to test the specimen in an open confrontation with the crusader detachment as was intended. Additional notes: the specimen has practically stopped making unwanted noises. These are the last words that were heard from it. I need to head back to the Pathfinder Society with a full report. Where is the nearest lodge? Poor Finian. Think there's anything else in here? But I'm pretty sure there's something on the other side of this door.
As it should be.
Stop the invaders! They must not get inside the Fane!
I'll cheer you on from over there.
Get around that way.
Aim carefully.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
That is
Let's
Can't hide from me.
disarm that,
This is my kind of
and
work.
then run and help.
Can we retreat already?
Not yet, we have to kill them.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Or I guess we have the door bug. Even though there's no door there. But there was a door there. You know what? We can turn off turn-based here. They are busy with everyone inside the room. Thank you.
Let's try this way.
Caledon hits pretty hard now.
You won't survive me.
Well, the Marilith, they are funky when they attack. As you can see, they have a few attacks. I don't want to... because I want to cast haste, which is why I kept everyone centered here. Thank you. Finish him off.
Distract them from me.
What is your armor class now, Thunfix? 26.
Into the fray.
Get rid of some of these mirror images. Oh no, we are actually using true seeing, so we're not affected by them.
Endure this.
Time to share your treasures.
There we go. I don't think we got the first one, so but we got the second one, so she'll probably not be that displeased this time. First time I was in here, I had no idea about that because I kind of didn't catch that part. I have no idea where this is heading, but let's first go in the direction where a priest went.
I'll go ahead.
Discari High Priestess. I'm sure she can... She cannot be exsanguinated.
This spell doesn't work like that.
She's a construct or undead? I don't want to walk on the trap. Waldriff, of course, had to be the one who remained on the outside. Oh well, let's just avoid the trap then. That was an interesting choice of you.
Make every strike count.
I'll make short work of this.
You're not big enough that you actually reach behind there, so...
A solid plan.
Well... That trap dispelled a lot of stuff. It's unfortunate.
This will hurt.
Because I didn't notice that he was on
Cover me,
that.
all right?
Okay, so that's her dealt with. We got the Discari's Servant Key, we got a Scythe +3, a helmet of a headband of Alluring Charisma +4. Discari, the Usher of the Apocalypse, looks menacing even as a statue.
Let the duel commence.
I hope... No, not everyone is in.
Out of my sight!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I really detest that bug.
Distract him for me.
Can't wait until I can play with patch 1.3 so that I don't have to worry about that bug anymore. You know what? You guys need a Feast of Blood on you. Doing great, Sela. You're doing great.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I will see to your demise. Precision and grace.
Time to share your treasures!
No glory without risk!
Another trap. Was Sela affected by that? She shouldn't be because she's a paladin. Okay, so we got some ability point reductions there. Finding them might be a bit challenging though. I saw someone got ability point damage. Wooljiff. Okay, let's just see if anyone else got that. Definitely not Caledon. No, only
Oh,
Woodriff.
skip the pleasantries.
Oh, I'm not being pleasant. Restoration, Woodriff. Quick save. Try to go back up and see if that trap has dissipated. It has, good. What's going on here?
They will break against our resolve.
Bodax. Not entirely sure why Bodax can be described as unhallowed, because I mean, they are not really that holy all in themselves, being undeads and all that kind of thing. Well then, Lan, that's rather impressive.
I'll make short work of this.
Let's just use a bow.
Aim carefully.
I suspect they're going to trickle in for a little while.
Follow my lead.
This is... I kind of remember it, but at the same time I don't.
Out of my sight!
Cover me, all right?
Whatever that is. Temporarily drains 2 levels from Woodriff. And 3 levels from Peps. Okay.
Forwards! Endure this!
You know what? I'm gonna use Siphon Time here. I'm tempted to run around. Although, not up there.
I will see to your demise.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Kugu. Got a lot of ghouls down here. Okay, I think we have to rest after this. Because there's a mighty lot of them now.
Make every strike count.
You know what?
The light.
Just die.
A calculated risk. Precision! and grace.
Let's kill this thing,
Distract them for me.
because that's annoying. So many of them! Rebound. Ah, I'm sure Reginald will appreciate that. Before we head into that direction, let's just quickly look at any negative levels here. Seela has negative level. Woljith has multiple negative levels. Hepsaz and Kugu has multiple. I don't think I have enough.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
No, it's not worth it. It is simply not worth it.
Everyone looks rather busy. And yet there's nothing for me to do to help the crusade? Oh, what a pity. I suppose being bone idol is also an important task. By right of blood, I claim this duty as my own.
Yes, Darren. Indeed. Whatever killed these things, I'm worried about.
You can handle them, right?
Oh, it's this boss. Oh, this boss is renowned for being one of the most difficult encounters in the entire game. Okay, I'm gonna quick load because I want to cast Death Ward on as many of my characters as possible. Because having those negative levels is just flat out really annoying.
I know what to do.
So, who can cast Death Ward? It's level... I suppose you can't... Oh, I've got access to level 9 spells on Caledon now. Well, I'll look at that later.
We stand.
Always be ready for the worst.
You can cast Death Ward on yourself. Let's just start with
Come
Caledon.
here.
Everyone
Where else
counts
would I
on
be?
me.
Oh,
Darren.
skip the pleasantries.
Time's not waiting.
Level 7... Should just have done that. Come on, guys, do not split up here.
They will break against our resolve.
Thank you. you need to cast that.
You've crossed the wrong monk.
Yeah, you can see what I mean. This thing is outright insanely nasty.
Attack!
Cover me, all right?
I doubt I can exsanguinate it. Oh, I can. But it has like 533 hit points and an armor class of 53. Aha. And it's a level... mere level 31.
Let's try this way.
Shh. Yeah.
The light take you!
This is gonna be something, that's for sure.
Out of my sight! You won't survive me.
At least it took the spider out of all things.
Aim carefully.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Really? Okay, let's continue to exsanguinate it.
Into the fray!
I will see to your demise. Endure this!
Okay, got rid of those.
Forwards!
Don't need that up.
Distract them from me.
And even wolves, if you can't hit, you know it's bad.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
He's basically gonna kill one of our companions, hopefully the
Make
animals,
every strike count.
every time it's his turn.
A solid plan.
Time to share your treasures.
Another exsanguinate. Ooh. That is the hardest boss down here. But notice the experience gain. 52,224. Which is more or less half our level in terms of experience points. Was it worth it? I do not know. But at least I can do
Rules
something.
are made to be broken.
No negative levels. Okay. And do I have heal moss? You're serious. Let's just use this. And then heal on Hugo. Now for some looting, we get a corrosive speed short spear and a change for +1. Just move out again.
Ready for anything.
Paladin can be looting. Here we get Manual of Quickness of Action +2. +2 inherent bonus to their dexterity score. Woljave. Wound of Cure Moderate. Headband of Vast Intelligence +2. Cold Iron Dagger +1. Mithril Speed Scimitar +2. Helmet of Weakening Torture. I don't think I did this the last time I played, because I can't remember this fight at all. Now this thing has Wail of the Banshee scroll, it's nice. Potion of Inflict Serious Wounds, blah blah blah. Giant Strength +4, Intelligence +4, Mighty Fist +1, Ring of Evasion. That's not bad. Armor +5 and Resistance +3. Now I don't think I did this the last time I was down here, because Beesh, that thing was nasty. Oh, that's the first time I've ever seen a rope being used. Interesting. Well, we don't particularly need to leave it there.
I shall not fail.
So we are going back here. Eesh, that thing was utterly nasty. Death Ward was absolutely necessary there. Of course, the Blessing of Unlife that I cast with Calidor is also sufficient because it makes them count as undeads. Hello. And undeads are, of course, immune to that kind of shenanigans.
Cover me, all right?
Attack!
No glory without risk.
Cultist Conjurer. And a Rocks Votary and Blade Barrier. Can you shoot that guy?
I'll make short work of this. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I think we want to move Peps out of that thing.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Aim carefully.
Don't think we'll get the chance though. Oh, we will. Or not, because the attacks of opportunity is going to take him down.
Out of my sight! You won't survive me.
Thankfully that removed the blade barrier, because that thing can last for a while. Just grab everything. Throw it after we're done here.
Pretty good, aren't I?
And this goes down there, okay. The barrier is similar to the ones you saw in Arilu's laboratory, but a little different. It seems denser, more solid, stronger. What is down here? That is sneaky. Be right back. Here we are. There's also something on the ground here.
Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you
Over
feel
there.
better.
I am prepared.
So we need mobility to get to the other side.
My tail is
Doubt
restless.
is the heart's
Isn't that
greatest
lance? Mobility and athletics? Yep.
challenge. Thanks,
Could
Lan.
use
You're
Dimension
so
Door as
awesome.
well. Which is what I was thinking of when I said that is sneaky, because I thought that might have been one of those situations where you would have to use that. Does that lead anywhere?
The mongrel did it.
I'll go ahead.
No. Okay, well, let's head back here, because I think we're basically done with the Midnight Fane. Let's do a quick save. Actually, let's do a hard save. And click this. Insert the key of Baphomet, Escari, and Nocticula. When the last key is inserted, you hear a rumble. The door in front of you opens. The way up to the heart of the Fane is clear.
I know the way.
You are blinded by a sudden flash. It feels like giants are hammering on your temples and a monstrous pain lashes your chest. Your wound has reopened at the worst possible moment and is gushing blood. You sense the malevolent proximity of the abyss. You can almost touch the threat emanating from it. Slowly, almost reluctantly, the wound closes, but the pain and your heightened awareness remain. The hall bears the traces of the huge Baelor's anger. Some demons are lying on the floor, literally ground into a bloody mess, while the rest are cowering against the walls. The blood is not confined to the ground either, but is splashed across the face of the kneeling Minago. It's not clear if it came from the pentagram on the Lilitu's forehead or from a slash of the Baelor's claws.
Let me into the rift, Darrazand! We're all going to die here! Trying to fight back. It's madness!
No one goes into the rift. You will fight, all of you, or else.
I won't let anyone flee to the abyss. You are all going to die here and now.
I told you, Darrazand. Now you're going to die, and they'll hang your horned skull on the walls of Dresden!
You and your little troop made a fool of me at the Battle of Dresden. Finally, I can make you pay. Finally.
Yet another obstacle.
And compared to the thing we fought earlier, this guy is a walk in the park.
I will see to your demise.
Endure this! Forwards!
Into the fray!
Not easy to hit though.
Distract them for me.
Precision and grace.
Not exsanguinate, but Feast of Blood.
Make every strike count.
A solid plan.
Ow. Whoever took that damage. Paladon, apparently.
The Inheritor! Guide my blade!
Here's Queen Galfrey. You're a little bit late to the party, my queen. I'm not sure where you're going either, but you're probably affected by the door bug. You can stay out there and do your thing.
Time to share your treasures!
Are we killing?
Rifts are usually chaotic and unstable. That's why I've been plagued by one question.
My friends and comrades.
Oh, sorry about
the time
that.
has come for us to discuss something of the utmost importance. It is here, on the threshold of the abyss, that I must announce an important decision before you all. But first, we shall talk about you, Commander. About how well you have discharged the duties I entrusted to you.
My righteous sister in faith, must these discussions take place now at such a moment? The enemy is watchful, and its forces are great. That is what we must turn our attention to, not scrutinizing our fellow crusaders.
In the 100 years that this war has lasted, not a day has gone by when I haven't thought about how we can win it. That is precisely why we cannot delay the conversation any longer.
You have my full attention, Queen.
Your forbearance is most appreciated.
It had better be.
The first and most glaring issue I'd like to discuss is how you have used the divine gift that was bestowed upon you.
I'm sure you do.
An aura of necromancy hangs over Darrazand. My clerics and paladins tell me they have never seen anything like it, even in Geb, and its source is quite obvious. A commander's absolute priority is leading the Crusader armies, and I cannot help but notice that you have handled this part of your responsibilities well.
Indeed.
I cannot but notice your strange choice of companions. The good gods teach us to seek the light even in the darkest soul, and to believe in redemption. But it is one thing to believe in the good intentions of a murderous succubus, and, for example, send her to a temple of Desna to be cared for by experienced priests. But it is another matter entirely to take the demon with you to the front lines, where one well-timed stab in the back could put a tragic end to our entire Crusader cause. It is unthinkably reckless.
With all due respect, my lady, Arushale has proven herself to be a faithful and reliable comrade. She has fought bravely for us, and we both want to see the demons defeated. Is there any reason to reproach the commander for accepting her into our party?
You can find reasons aplenty in any Mendevian cemetery, Sealer. Each one is full of the graves of those who were deceived by demons.
This is also a good example of how excessively fanatic being lawful good in the truest sense of it can be, because I mean, yeah, I trust Arushale completely. He's not only a loyal friend, but living proof that even demons can change for the better.
Your words carry a ring of truth. The example of one malefactor changed for the better could do more for the Crusades than a dozen paragons of faith.
Indeed, my queen.
Thank you. I can't believe you really said that.
You ignored the signal of the horn, telling you to return to the Fane's entrance and help our allies with the defense. This was both an ethical and a tactical failure.
I was a little bit confused, my queen.
I also wish to mention what you did with Iomede's banner, the Sword of Valor. This sacred relic, handed to you to defend the city against the demons, has become a reflection of you. I do not know how you managed to distort its features, but I cannot overlook it. I only pray that Iomede will forgive us all for this most improper treatment of her relic.
It's not like I did it on purpose.
That is all I wish to say. And now, to summarize. You can think my assessment is empty fault-finding, but I am responsible for the entire crusade, for Mendev, and for the future of those who have encountered or will encounter the evil of the Worldwound. I do not have the luxury of making a single mistake. That is why I am forced to remove you from the command of the Fifth Crusade.
This is how you thank me for everything I have done, my queen? Throughout the queen's entire speech, Darren is silent, but his silence is more expressive than an entire crowd yelling profanities.
This is why I always take payment up front. The customers become very shifty when everything is done.
I deeply respect the desire to bring discipline to the Crusades, but not all the accusations you leveled at the commander are guided by that desire.
Thank you, Regil.
Typical. Get us to do the job first, and start with the questions after. Next thing they'll be telling us to empty our pockets and kicking us out the door.
My righteous sister, you are entitled to make such a decision, but please reconsider whether this is the right one. He is not just the Crusade commander. He is our hope, our only hope.
And I may have done a slightly better job than you have done the past 100 years, my queen.
Our only hope is he? I see you do not value me or the other heroes of the Crusade very highly, my righteous brother and comrade.
For good reason.
But let me continue. Do not take your demotion as a punishment. I have in many respects been forced to take this step. As we all know, the demons have created a new weapon, Nihindrian crystals, which provide them with truly mythical powers. We managed to remove the threat temporarily, but not eliminate its source. Thanks to the book recovered from Aureli Vorlish's laboratory, we know that the rift before us cannot be closed until the first and main rift is closed. The one that lies in the Threshold Fortress. So, for the safety of Darrazand, I shall have to destroy all the exits out of the Midnight Fane and block everything here so that demons coming through this indestructible rift cannot descend upon Darrazand again. This is a forced measure. I am doing it for the safety of the city. But this won't solve the problem. We should... no, we must track the demon's path and settle this issue once and for all. And that means venturing into the abyss. No one but you, with your unique power, can handle this task. That is why I shall take over the command of the Crusader armies, and you will journey forth on this great mission.
What if I refuse to go to the abyss?
It will mean that one day the abyss will come for you. I might disagree with my righteous sister in arms at times, but there is one thing she is indisputably right about. Evil must be killed at the root. The Nahindrian crystals are too great a threat, and we may never get another chance of reaching their source.
Correct. I imagine I'll be up to the task of leading the Crusaders. 100-odd years of experience must count for something, but your mission in the Abyss is critical.
But if you destroy the Fane and its exit, how will I return to Golarion?
Don't worry about that. I will go with you, and I know the secrets of traveling between planes. I have also been to the Abyss before, and I have fought the beasts that dwell there. My sword and my experience will help you on this mission.
If there is no other choice, I will go. Farewell, my queen.
May the light of the Inheritor be with you.
Well, I have her herald with me at least.
Valor, bravery, and loyal comrades. We have all this in abundance. With it, even the Abyss holds no fear for us.
Wish me luck as well. Until next we meet.
Good luck, my queen. And with that, we are going to wrap up things here. We can now go to the Abyss. How lovely. No? So, yeah. That is exactly what we shall be doing. We can probably loot these first. Menace of Death. Rupturing Storm. Nah. Gold coin with Baphomet's Mask. Well, if you have any questions and or comments, then please do feel free to leave those in the comment section as per usual, of course. Next episode, action really starts as we are going into the Abyss itself. I hope that you enjoyed the episode, and I hope that you're looking forward to the continuation, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.